Hey guys, y'all are gonna watch me fix my hair while we talk about the first look of tonight's episode of Love Island. We're also gonna talk about the previous episodes coming into Casa Amor until now. I genuinely don't know how I feel about Casey, Zach, and Sincere now. The first person we gonna get onto is Casey. I genuinely don't know how I feel about KC. I feel like he's not wrong, but I feel like he's not right at the same time, because it's like, not gonna lie, when Casey first came, like when everybody first came to the villa, Casey didn't really have a person who actually for real chose him to like actually start a connection with. It was kind of by like default, like, you know, the last two people who didn't get chosen got put together. So it's like he never really got a full chance to really explore anybody. But I feel as though another thing, I feel like Anaya is very manipulative. And I only say that, like, she's a sweetheart, I love her, but I feel like she's very manipulative, because it's like every time Casey would be like, you know, interested in like having a chat with somebody, even if that may not even be his cup of tea, just interested in having a chat with somebody, it's like she gets mad about it. But whenever they're having their conversations, she's always saying stuff like, oh, if you want to go explore, go ahead, I'm not stopping you from that. And like, if that's something you want to do, that's something you want to do. And I'm pretty sure the feeling is mutual with him. Then it's like, once he starts talking to someone else, it's a whole thing where she feels away and she's kind of getting on him for it. So it's kind of a little bit odd, but I feel like he did a lot in Casa Amor. That challenge and just everything, his whole reaction was so unnecessary. So unnecessary. And honestly, me seeing that as well, if I was in her shoes, I would feel the exact same way. I know y'all see that white crust on my... Anyways, basically, I don't think that Casey's wrong for exploring his connection, but I do feel like how he's going about it, no. Moving on to Zach. I really like Zach. Genuinely, what do him and Bryce got going on? Besides the point. How I feel about Zach, it's like, me personally, if you just sat there and went to the hideaway with Kata and y'all did something intimate after having a whole conversation about like, what if we are intimate or we do something and somebody else comes into the villa or something happens, like what's gonna happen? I don't know. I just feel like they were getting a little too closed off early, but I also feel like, why ask that question? Like, it felt like, did you not want her to pursue anybody else after y'all have been intimate? Did you want to be intimate? And it already seemed like he was a little bit unsure already about being intimate with her. I don't know if anybody else peeped that, like, based off the stuff he was saying. So I do feel for Kata, and looking at the first look for tonight's episode, it's probably gonna be a lot, because she's crying. Like, I really want to know what was in that letter that is really having these girls have these full-blown mental breakdowns. Moving on to Good O and Sincere. Oh my gosh, what's crazy is that in the beginning of this whole entire freaking season, I freaking loved Sincere and Melanie. Like, when they both stepped in the villa, my first thought was they're coupling up, and it happened. But what really irritated me was the fact that he keeps love bombing. I feel like he's kind of like pulling a Jeremiah. I feel like he's kind of love bombing Melanie, and I hate the Melanie hate. I despise it, because it's like, I know y'all see him sitting here love bombing her. Like, he really is a love bomber. He's so insincere. I feel like Melanie needs to go explore other connections, because he obviously exploring other people. I don't even feel like it was just Melanie that he love bombed. I feel like he was love bombing Soul, Melanie, and this new girl that he's talking to at the villa. I low-key forgot her name. He just tells people what they want to hear instead of how he actually feels about them. Now that we got really deeper into that, all three of the men are evil. literally evil. I'm honestly ready and cannot wait for what's about to happen after Casa Amor. Like, I really wonder. Another thing, and this is gonna be the last thing, bring Trinity and Bryce back together in that villa. Like, seriously, they don't need to be exploring no, because that made me emotional too. Bring them back together immediately. Like, seriously.